Welcome to the Cellar Cup, where Newcastle United currently sit at the top of the table after their victory in yesterday's game against Fiorentina. We had the earlier game today where Fiorentina did beat Nice. Newcastle United just need to not lose here. Well, St James's Park is packed for this one. The big spending overachievers, Newcastle United in town, disturbing the established top four in the Premier League without fear, with the tenacity and energy Eddie Howe desires. Well, we are underway then, and it's Newcastle United who get us started here. There is hope, which has been created by what has become such an impressive and tenacious Newcastle United side. And it's Domit, who signed a new contract this summer, who has quickly moved the ball on, and looking to burst away is Joe Linton, who was certainly fouled as he tried to make the break. Aissa Mandi with the challenge that came late. Only Sean Longstaff has remained back here. As Newcastle's number 11 lifts one to the edge of the 6-yard box, inviting looking delivery, which may just drop here for a chance, and it has! And it hasn't taken them long. Smashed in by one of the unsung heroes from last season. Jacob Murphy is there, Pepe Reina is beaten, and Newcastle score the opening goal here to get things underway in the Cellar Cup. Well, the initial cross caused some problems, and as it dropped here to Murphy, he made the run, and only ever had one thing in his mind. Fabulous finish, and the perfect start here for Newcastle United. Well, that certainly wasn't the pass that Adriano was hoping for, and it's Murphy, the goalscorer, who can break away here. And Murphy, who wins the free kick. Bruno Guimaraes lifts one in. Callum Wilson is there. Well, he gets the touch, but it won't stand because the flag is raised on the far side. The England international made the burst towards the front post. Villarreal defence stepped up just in time, and that won't stand. 18 Premier League goals last season for Callum Wilson. There was the question mark over who would start. Would it be Isak or would it be Callum Wilson? Eddie Howe proved at the end of the season that it could be either. Callum Wilson might get another chance here. Joe Linton might have other ideas. Tried to flick it back. It was well blocked in the end by Aissa Mandi. More work to do here for the Villarreal defence. Joe Linton lifts it wide, and Longstaff thought that he'd managed to keep that one in play, but he drifted just out of play, or possibly into an offside position. Well, just the 10 games last season for Matt Ritchie there. Fully charged here. They continue to lead. Callum Wilson thought that he was in again. Already had one goal disallowed. And again, the flag is raised. Villarreal living rather dangerously on the edge of their own penalty area, especially with the likes of Bruno Guimaraes around. It's Murphy again, who again is the outlet on that right-hand side, and Matt Ritchie looking to break away. He's brought down by Alex Bainer. Newcastle United free kick is bent in, and Pepe Reina may just have got slightly lucky there. Paul Dummett coming in, went for the header, no arguments from the Newcastle United fullback. Barnes onto Wilson here, who spins and somehow feeds the ball through to Longstaff, a chance for another. Well, Pepe Reina makes something of a meal of it, but he manages at the second attempt to grab hold. Matt Ritchie denied. And Bruno Guimaraes is looking for an option. And that will be that. Well, at half-time, Newcastle United a goal to the goods, and they are heading for a trophy, perhaps the first of many. Was perhaps against some of the so-called smaller sides where they struggled. Ritchie's pass, Joelinton arriving. Newcastle United looking to create a chance, which they did. And Harvey Barnes puts the effort wide. 13 Premier League goals last season for Leicester for Harvey Barnes. No way through this time, though. Adriano continues his run into an excellent position. And it's a super stop by Nick Pope with the outstretched leg. Well, it's a couple of big chances for Villarreal, where perhaps they would have been hoping for a lot more. Here comes Callum Wilson, who has managed to break away from the attentions of the Villarreal defence. Has options coming into port, and here is Harvey Barnes. Newcastle United's new signing sweeps in. The breakaway, led by Callum Wilson, leads to a first goal here at St James's Park for perhaps their new hero. While Villarreal have been pushing so hard at the other end of the field, but Newcastle United may just have put this Cellar Cup trophy lift beyond any doubt with the second goal. Callum Wilson had plenty of options, and unselfishly, Joelinton played the pass to lay that one onto a plate for Harvey Barnes to sweep in. Longstaff into the feet of Wilson. Nice from Joelinton. Again has Barnes up in support, will go for goal though this time. Much to the delight of the home faithful here at St James's Park. Newcastle looking in good form ahead of the new season, and looking as though they are about to lift the inaugural Cellar Cup. Altamira back onto the field here for Villarreal. And Callum Wilson, who's had such a vital role to play in the build-up to the second and third goals for Newcastle United, again looks to turn provider. And they are in again. It's the second of the afternoon for Harvey Barnes. Well, Newcastle United fans shown exactly what they can be looking forward to this season as Harvey Barnes strides into the penalty area to latch onto another delivery from Callum Wilson. And you just don't keep those out. Harvey Barnes did it time and time again last season for Leicester in the Premier League. And this is what he'll be doing all season long for Newcastle.